for the slaughter.
Are you ready for the slaughter?
Hey, we get to draft Flint. Flint was bugged. It was actually Dan Fuller who just raided us, who told me that they hotfixed Flint. J-Master also tried a Flint deck. Can we do a Twitch shout for Dan Fuller yet or not? Because we can. We just did one for John. There's one for Diane. But it's very powerful, especially against living things. Yeah, we actually did a Maul and Paul draft, even though Maul's bad. It says Octo, haha. Oh, I hope Octo the streamer's not here to see you laughing at Octos. Maul and Ball. Yeah, we did Maul and Ball in our very first run. It's not very good. So let's try Flint. Let's try Flint. Corpse Bride's amazing. Unholy Frenzy can work very well. We could try the Ogre Gang, though. They've missed a chat between the raids. Johnson, they logged on. Guilty asked if you want to help finish his old grub. You agreed. Was the only two-enter user in the entire raid. 12% chance for open draft for the final boss. You win uncontested. You win by default. The two sweetest words in the English language. Default. He says, leaderboard number 1 doesn't earn itself. Yeah, but we already did it, right? We already did it. I never need to do it again. I mean that genuinely, you know. I'll still try. If we have a really hot set of runs, I'll still try. But we've done it once. And I kind of only need to do it once. I checked off the box on my bucket list. I'm happy. I can be happy forever having got number 1 one time. I don't need it again. If we ever get it again, that's nice. But I checked off the box. I'm happy forever in my brain. In my brain, that box is checked off. I don't need to do it again. I don't. All right, what's it's addiction number 1 every month? Not for me. Trencher's number 1. Trencher also says that the pleasurable Pikachu has to decide between going for furry foxes or for dancing frog chickens. That's an easy choice for me. And it's not the dancing frog chicken, I'll tell you that much. I think we'll still take Unholy Frenzy. We'll go on 1 Unholy Rune. We kind of want to go 2 Unholy. Runes because there's that Farmhand. That Farmhand, really good card, and that's on 2 Unholy Runes. The first Death Knight run we did was Rainbow. Let's look at the leaderboards. Yeah, it's got a link to the latest leaderboard. If you hit season 41 instead of season 42, you'll see us at number 1. Yeah, Dan Force says, no Marrowgar retirement retry. We just did a Marrowgar run. Dan. We got 7 wins, and one of our losses was to another Marrowgar Death Knight, yeah. Let's watch Save lock himself into a rune pattern. Yeah. Here's 1 Unholy, but yeah, I want to go double Unholy. And yeah, we had triple Unholy, but we never offered a Farmhand. Let's take bad luck, Albatross. Shuffle 2 Albatrosses in the opponent's deck. Ruins Reno legendaries, which could actually be very significant right now. There's the double Unholy. Which I want anyway. Disguise is fun, though. It is fun. I think I'm going to lock us to that double Unholy, that kind of one anyway. You can go double Unholy Frost. There are some. The new Excavate card is Frost. We could also take just a reasonable 2. Never go for this Hippo here. Just again, that sort of makes you one of the most gear pounds on the other server. Not even kidding. You've still got a bunch of blue pieces. You've still got a bunch of blue gear, yeah? Plus, says got the results. Passed a French test from a few weeks ago. 1 less churl towards his citizenship. Speaking of checking off boxes, probably more important boxes in life than getting number 1 arena, but maybe not. John's will be back in a little again. Appreciate the way. Make sure you check out John. I say I've given up on forcing plagues every Death Knight run. Well, I've given up on that, I suppose, but I haven't given up on trying to force the discover an Unholy that can get the new legendary. Let's wait for blood. The healing is good. Pick Inventomatic. So here's Remorseless. It's up against Line Dance, though, and I draft a lot of 3s, and Line Dance is really powerful. So is Remorseless. Do I stay off of the Frost Rune to take Line Dance? I think it's really good anyway, or take the Remorseless? It's probably. I say you meant definitely. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely done trying to force plagues. Or am I definitely not going for that chicken dance that you offered? Wait, I'm not sure which one I said probably on. This is they think they want single blood. Here's his dance. We'll stay away from Remorseless for now. We'll take the line dance. It's actually the first time I've drafted. I think I'll end up drafting a lot of these. This is the first one I've taken. We know the spider's pretty good. Taunt with Death Rattle deal 2 damage to all minions except for friendly elementals. Yeah, this card. I do like the name. The Dying Blasted Elemental. Dirigible. I'm not a super big fan of this card. I like the Trapdoor. This card, I mean, 2 damage AoE can be strong, but it's very specific and it's controllable your opponent. I don't think I like this. I rated it low in the review. I'm gonna go Trapdoor. Card mechanic's pretty good. Acolyte's fine. It is a 3 for line dance, but it's not super relevant. Let's take Tram. First Tram I've drafted. It's on Death Row. I think it's pretty bad. Okay, wait, there's a review. Yeah, if you, I didn't like put it on YouTube or anything yet, but if you want to see the arena-only card review, it's on the Sunday stream. It's on the Sunday stream. It's like the first 4 hours of the Sunday stream. Fix gets the shout-out from Mafundi. You might beat me to the Twitch shout-out as well, but I will start typing the Twitch shout-out. Super appreciated. Mafundi did a short weeknight stream here, I think. I've been really happy. I've been seriously really, really happy that I've been able to raid Mafundi back a couple of times. Mafundi's raided us so many times on the weekends. I was like never able to get Mafundi back, but thanks to Mafundi being able to do some later streams right now because of circumstances, I've been able to hit Mafundi back. So appreciate hitting me back once again. Mafundi, fantastic arena streamer. We were talking about, the other day we were talking about really, really important things to arena. We were talking about water quality, and we were talking about, filters versus reverse osmosis systems. I am like a germaphobe and somebody who wants everything to be clean and pure, so I use reverse osmosis. So it is so far, actually. We've done pretty well. We haven't done anything excellently. How's it been treating you? But yeah, we've got 655, 677. So pretty consistent. Pretty consistent. There's reverse what? Reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis. It's a way of purifying water. It's more effective than filters. Get ultraviolet purification. Is that better than reverse osmosis? You could combine it, though, I imagine, right? What if you did reverse osmosis and then you, purified the thing you've already done the osmosis on? Ooh. Hold on, I might have to look this up later, Shy. Ooh. Let's take the Proto-Drake, although I like the Miracle Salesman. There we go. Oh, shoot! I still have to go Farmhand. Farmhand can discover Skeleton Crew. And can discover the new Legendary. So I wanted Farmhands. I want Skeleton Crew too, though. Excavate Treasure, it costs 0. I want Excavation. But, yeah, we need the Farmhand. We need the Farmhand. To explain how that clean water is, osmosis is complicated. It is. It doesn't water, move across a barrier, is osmosis, and when it moves across the barrier, it leaves behind anything not good. Step 1, evaporation purification. Step 2, reverse osmosis. Step 3, in the result, you get a drink, a cup of air. Finally, at last, the end game. Alright, Farmhand. Says, why are you asking? Wait, about reverse osmosis? Just because Mafundi raided us. And seriously, last time I was there while Mafundi was streaming, we were talking about water filtration. Mr. XP8, they give it a boat. Scientific science to the ready. Yeah, feel free to explain reverse osmosis versus osmosis. If I looked it up, I would go, oh yeah, this is how it works. But anyway, Battlefield Necromancer before the nerf, I may have actually taken, but once they nerfed this card, I like Possessifier better. When the salutes, as in things in a solution, cannot move to achieve equilibrium in a single system, then the solvent, in this case water, will move to achieve equilibrium instead. We're all learning by osmosis. Let's see. Are you in Boston? Places I am, but you're not. Wait. Let's see. Where's osmosis you need to put in the minerals it's missing now? You don't. Well, You're right. You are right that reverse osmosis does remove calcium and like some iron or something, which actually you do want. But you don't necessarily have to add back to the water. You have if you're getting those nutrients through other sources, you're fine. But you're right. You are right that in addition to removing things you don't want, reverse osmosis removes things you might want in your water. You're correct. You're correct about that. We've been avoiding going single frost for a long time, but I think I'm finally gonna go single frost, because I think Bonebreaker's quite a bit better than Razorjaw. Some people really wanted that single blood, but you're gonna have to really talk me into it. You're gonna have to really talk me into taking like Icy Touch or Razorjaw. I mean, Icy Touch is not terrible. You're gonna have to really talk me out of this Bonebreaker. People still think we should wait for a single blood. There's a kill the road. Let's bounty, baby. We do have 316 people at the moment. Corpse Shield Slam is single blood. That is a good card. That is a good card. I realized I never knew what single frost, single blood mean in Arena. Ah, do you understand now? Do you understand now? You get a total of 3 runes. So this is double green. This is double unholy. This is single. So we have double unholy. And so we can pick... Yeah, we can pick triple unholy, technically. Or we can get single blood or single frost to finish off. So you can still get runes to... Yeah, the runes discover a weapon, you mean? Yeah. It will be tonight's bounty game. It would be the 3rd time we've done the Dead Island 2 bounty, which I do enjoy Dead Island 2. We tried to run it last weekend, but it turned out they put out an expansion for that game. And so the expansion was 12 gigabytes. And I'm on a bad connection. I'm on a bad internet connection. And things have been going so well for the stream this year, I'm seriously thinking about moving to somewhere where I can get a better internet connection. But yeah, it fell apart. It fell apart. Oh yeah, HDA was there. So yeah, it was very unfortunate. The bounty disappeared. And we did another bounty the next day for Anno 1800, the city building game. And that was actually a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. To the point that I might buy it. It's still on sale, 75% off. Worked on me. The bounty worked on me. Single Frost is great because of all the burn you can get. Had double unholy single frost. Get a 12-0 run today. Sug improves the Bonebreaker. I'm gonna go take a Bonebreaker. You talked me into it. Crop rotation. Summon 4 undead with rush that die at the end of the turn versus Projectionist. Projectionist could get, like, I don't know, an extra line dancer in particular. I mean, this card's really good. I think we're gonna take it. But Projectionist always tempts me. You get access to the game for the free while you're on the bounty. So, typically, yes. They do provide a key. And what's neat is that if I've already run the bounty and I own the game, we're allowed to give away the code, right? So when we did Lies of P as a Twitch bounty, like 4 times. So I got the first code, but we gave away like 3 codes for Lies of P. And we've done Dead Island twice. So the first time I took the code, but the second time we give it away. And this 3rd time we would also give away a code for Dead Island 2. So that's neat. That's neat that they let you do that. Anno, I didn't get a code because they were promoting a free weekend for the game. So they said, go download the free weekend, you idiot. I went, okay, fine. Just never got Mikey. Well, you didn't win the role, right? I think Dan Fuller actually won one of the bounty keys, didn't they? I think so. I don't know if I've been writing down who wins the roles or not. Maybe I haven't been. I don't remember. I guess basically, this is a truly bad pick. We've got a lot of sweet cards in this deck, but this pick's pretty bad. I mean, this card's really bad. This one's okay if we get weapons, but right now we don't have weapons. I guess we're just going to take Evasive Chimera, which is bad against other Death Knights. Yeah, Mirage, the hell, you say? Do I ever take Dread Corsair hoping we get weapons? That was easy. Why they do? Very easy. The only problem is that right now Death Knight has a... Bonebreaker? Yeah, I do have a Bonebreaker. Yeah, the problem is that Death Knight has a 60% win rate right now, and Death Knight Hero Power kills the untargetable Chimera, right? Because it's just it's a 1-1 charge. You can still hit the Chimera. So it feels bad against the best class right now, which is our class. I think I'll take Dread Corsair. Info says I did, and once you found the hidden difficulty toggle, you're actually enjoying it. The hidden difficulty toggle. Wait, was this? Which one did you win? Did you win Lies of P? You win Dead Island? I forget which one you won. But yeah, hidden difficulty toggle. What are you talking about? Curious. Someone champion. Yeah, the other cards are not good. gonna be a lot of taunts in play, though. I do like tendrils. But we're still gonna take containment unit. One of the best counters to containment unit was not remuneration. Why can't I remember? Reverberations. Is that the name of the card? Either way, it's gone right now. Yeah, reverb. Yeah, that card's gone right now. So we can take containment, and there's a few less counters. There's still like X. We got a second farmhand. We also got next time we excavate, resummon this, and Pile of Bones is really interesting. But it turns out excavate is actually, it seems like they deliberately put the excavate cards rarely offered in Arena, which is probably for the best, because excavate's kind of insane. Especially if you can get up to the fourth one for the legendaries. New to the patch, new draft rules. Yes. The big new rule is that you always get a legendary as your first pick, and you never get any other legendaries. So there's no more triple legendary drafts. There's no more double legendary drafts. You always get one legendary on pick one. And they also changed the rotation. And they introduced these new cards from the next expansion. And we get to see them early in Arena, just like last time, which is super cool. We still get old packs, unfortunately, but it's still super cool. All right, double farmhand indeed. Let's go ahead and take that projectionist. 60 is just discover more legendaries. You sure can, especially if discover a dragon for druid. All right, let's take projectionist. Late in the game, we can go like farmhand, projectionist, farmhand. We could have got 2 skeleton crews, but the farmhands can discover skeleton crews. So let's take 3 farmhands. 3 chances to discover that new legendary. I think Flint needs a discount quick draw card to be good. Even in Arena, do you think? Maybe. We'll see. Alright, triple farmhand. And we still got like 10 more picks to go. An Oiltron's okay, but we're gonna take a Nuba South. The Scarab showed you Ignis 2 out of 3 times. Oh, the like discover a 4? Interesting. There's Staff of the Primus, but do we prefer Howling Blast? Maybe. I'm gonna think about this one for a second, just 'cause I want to see. Let's see. You'll see the Eye of Chaos versus whatever I end up taking. You die. I turned down the Eye of Chaos. Let's see. He was saying about the new rules. Yeah, they are very new. They started yesterday. The containment unit helping its prisoner escape. No, not. Looks like it's bending its own bars. Oh, well. I kind of see what you mean by that, yeah, but I don't know. The containment unit says, you know, do not worry, corruption contained. But yeah, I see what you mean with the way it looks. Maybe it's trying to poke it back in. I don't know. The faceless thing inside is trying to pry the bar apart. It's just, you know, no, go. It's just poking it back in. I don't know. Liza P, you got the mod. Oh, you got a mod from Nexus. It's a Boolean variable, which is easy mode. Cuts the AoE's damage in half. Hell, hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it, even if you have to back down a little. Hey, I approve, actually. Death of the Promise makes the Dread Corsair a little better. I think we'll still take Howling Blast here. Yeah, Ransom like Howling Blast for a little bit of AoE. I agree. Paladin's actually quite good right now, it seems. Paladin's quite good right now. Future Emissary. Reduce the cost of dragons in your hand and give him +1/+1. I have at least 1 dragon that gives me another dragon. Defrost is interesting, though. I do have farmhands to try to help replenish. This is not a very well statted card in itself. I think we'll take Defrost. Yeah, the J-Masters need card draw. I agree. Even Sky Talon's a good card. Yeah, I think we'll take Defrost here. Sickly Grimewalker is insane. Sand Troopers, I guess good in super aggressive decks. I was going to call it one of the worst cards of all time, but that's maybe a little unfair. Anti-Magic Shell, it's not very good. We'll just take a basic Icy Touch. Yeah, Icy Touch, I agree with you, Shadow Dragon. I agree. Battlefield Necromancer, Elven Archer, Mookless Champion. It's going to be Battlefield Necromancer even with the nerf. Another Sickly Grimewalker. We could have had 2 Staffs of the Primus. And Magic's not good. If it, at +1/+1, it's not that good. It's just a little too expensive at 3 mana for it. You know, Druid can do that type of thing for 2 mana. You don't get the ability to not be targeted by things like fireballs, but it's just a little too expensive for what it does. It's a little too hard to be wide enough on board for it to be good value. Can't be targeted thing to save you so many times. I'm not saying it can never be good. I'm not saying it can never be good. I'm saying too often you just aren't wide enough for it to be useful. Too often it's not good. It can be good, but too often it's not good. Another Necromancer. It's crazy OP, especially with the crop rotation. Ah, true. These are undead. We could give them all poison if the opponent's way ahead of us. True. And for some old, never been good at this type of game. You tried, but 20 plus times at, Is that the fire boss in Lies of P? Oh, yeah, the word means fire, so yeah, it's the fire boss in Lies of P. I was trying to think if is that name of a Dark Souls boss, but yeah. You got that far and then you back down. Gotcha. Thanks to Nosh with the fall, by the way. It was like 5 minutes ago. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Yeah, I've said quite a few times. Ah, look at that. If I'd taken the 2 plague weapons, we could have gone Tomb Trader, but now we're going Hound Blast again. Unless we have a really good tram operator, containment unit, Inventomatic. I mean, I've got a couple of mechs, but not enough to turn down second Howling Blast. It's a slow draft. We go like 12-0 last run. Oh, you're saying I'm not salty? No, we got a 7. But we got raided by Muffundi, and we got raided by Dan Fuller and John. So yeah, chat's a little poppin'. I'm trying to keep up with it. Sometimes we do drafts really fast, but yeah, this time I'm trying to keep with chat a bit. This is our last pick. That last pick. That was clipping in terms of I'm not salty. Yeah, no, it is. I'll have to answer the question seriously, too. So yeah, Soul Cage could work with Farmhand. We also only have like 1 corpse spender, so this is a good Soul Cage for us. Round redeems the Star Trek Show of the day just before we finish the draft. Click the Soul Cage. Yeah, we got Flint to try out, which we haven't drafted before. We got 3 Farmhands, which is super sweet. We could discover that new legendary. A couple of post-nerf Necromancers. We got an Unholy Frenzy. We got a Corpse Bride. Some good stuff in here. I'm really excited to try out the Farmhands. But yeah, let's see. Round redeem the Star Trek Show of the day.
I know his journey ends never. His Star Trek must go on forever.
You got a special request? Let me know. I'll see if I can accommodate. Otherwise, we'll just find something. 1 Star Trek Show a day. Yeah, with 3 Farmhands, give like a 3 of a kind in him. Looks like you can get a triple. Jack Black living his best life. Hopefully. Not everybody. I was gonna say everybody likes Jack Black, but I'm sure there are people who don't. I like Jack Black. Unfortunately, I like Jack Black. I do, but I did not like the Mandalorian episode he was in. I think it's the worst episode of The Mandalorian, unfortunately. But I still like Jack Black.
Death comes.
Music on a save stream, very briefly. How about the trailer with the good slap? It's actually been a while, right? That's like the most popular trailer redemption. But it's actually been a while since somebody's requested it, so we can do it. So it's called Friday's Child. Been a while. Since somebody's requested that one. We can do it.
Hope you don't have 2 left feet.
Job's done.
Guys, remember how many celebrity cameos were in 7 through 9? Wait, the sequel movies, you mean? That was embarrassing. Were there? I mean, there was Daniel Craig, who you don't even see his face.
Go forth and defile.
That's like the only one I can think of. Yes, I said Daniel Craig was the Stormtrooper, but you don't even see his face. I don't consider that embarrassing, personally, but... All right. Were there others?
Come on now, show your moves.
This is this. This is some celebrity cameos. Okay, wait. Hold on. Kevin Smith. Wait, was Kevin Smith in the sequels? I don't even remember that. Okay, so Warwick Davis is Wicket the Ewok. Warwick Davis is in a billion Star Wars things. He is Star Wars. I don't know. I feel like you're nerd baiting here. I feel like you're trying to get a reaction, and you are. You listed Billy Lord. That's Carrie Fisher's daughter. That's Princess Leia's daughter. That's not a celebrity cameo. That's Princess Leia's daughter. What the hell? That's not a celebrity cameo. And she talks multiple times. I mean, it's a minor role, but it's not a cameo. And it's Carrie Fisher's daughter. Tells me you really think. Yeah. They get Texas. They get Texas for the 2 months or so. I appreciate it. It's the first son of the day.
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins as I rope. By getting nerd bait. I think I'm gonna fail to kill this target. I am. You successfully nerd baited me into a misplay. Fine. Oh, man. Anyway, Strandfire is it, which, yeah, same person. Oh, man. It's funny. Hey, stop being acting now. That was funny. That was fine.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
Let's get back to the, and Pierre Mayhew and Carrie Fisher and many people in Star Wars. Yeah, big thing in Texas. So actually, wait, what? Wait, Texas got. Oh wait, yeah.
The loss will be mourned.
You see, Texas follows the stream. Like, wait, you got your second month to sub, and you got previous message, but you follow the stream. Maybe you unfollowed, maybe you've never followed. Either way, I appreciate the second month to sub, upgrade to the purple badge. We can discount an undead with a quick draw here. Let's go for it. This is a 2-mana Swarm Guard which combos with Grime Walker. Go for that over Black Knight, although Black Knight can be good. No, I'm unsure. There's Black Knight again, though. If you play a really big taunt, maybe I wish I'd taken it. Slice away the covered shapes near the map custom cards. Death Knight thing? Yeah. They're the runes. You can only have a maximum of 3 runes. So, like, if you're trying to play a triple blood card, you can't play. If you're trying to play triple red, you can't play any green cards in your deck or any blue cards. It is an additional deck building restriction. And Slice of the Fish, Ahsoka really enjoyed the side series. Yeah, Ahsoka is far extra enjoyable. If you saw the show Star Wars Rebels. If you enjoyed Ahsoka and you never saw Rebels, you might want to go back. And watch Rebels. Let's see here. So if we use our Corpse Bride, we could attack here. And then, like, Unholy Frenzy into this. What else can we do? Oh, we could Rhyme Sculptor Unholy Frenzy, actually, and get back the Death Rattles here, which is pretty sweet. I think I'll do that. This is poison. I do have poison. Yeah, I guess we could just use that. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I'm not sure if I'll get a better Unholy Frenzy, but I might not get a better poison either. Version 3 sure does. Sure does. I could push the 4 face there. I could push the 4 face behind the taunts. I almost did. I think so because of some character decisions. I got you. I got you. I get you. I get you. Yeah, oh yeah, texted what's your favorite between Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and Andor. Mandalorian Season 1. Mandalorian Season 1 is still my favorite, kind of by far. In terms of when Mandalorian Season 1 came out, I say it was the best Star Wars since 1983. Since Return of the Jedi came out. Texas, I have spoken, right?
This is the way.
I say it was the best Star Wars since 1983. I rewatched it. I rewatched it earlier this year. Because I was like, I don't know. Was I influenced by the fact that there had never been a Star Wars TV show before? And I'd also expected Mandalorian to be bad, because, you know, Mandalorians are just kind of cool, and I thought they were not going to do a good job with it, and they blew me away. But I rewatched through it. This year, and I still think it's great. I still think it's amazing. So, yeah, it's Mando Season 1, and it's not even close. I do think Andor is probably better than Mando Season 3, but they're very incomparable shows, right? Andor is very, very serious. Mandalorian is far less serious. They don't like their instant pick and Morgan greasers and drifts now. It is a solid neutral. It is a solid neutral now. Certainly. Is how do you have time to rewatch shows? Well, in some cases, I'm doing other stuff. I'm doing other stuff while watching / listening, you know? That is true. But
I do.
I did play quite a bit of attention to the rewatch of Mando.
I do.
Yeah, we really need poison on that 1010, right? It can't kill Deathwing on its own. It can't kill Deathwing on its own. It's such a big problem. Too much Mandalorian right now. They go to 9. We have time to watch all the shows. I want to watch once. Yeah, but I rewatched it like right. I think I watched it right after Mando Season 3 came out instead of right before. But yeah, I mean, Mando Season 3 was out, so I was thinking about the show. We rewatched all season October in the lead up to the Halloween. We did Mando, Bo-Katan. Oh, Bo-Katan, nice.
And serve your
Wait, actually, hold on. I mean, the last one must be Lenore, and I'm forgetting who's the last character. I have to Google their name. Oh, it's okay, yeah. It's the mechanic. It's the mechanic. I assumed it was Mandalorian, but it's the mechanic. Okay, I didn't recognize the character's name, but okay, sweet. She said, oh, you're a Star Wars fan, huh? Yeah, you think you would have picked up on that by now. They still can have to concede. We dedicate that win to Texas. To Texas with the 2 months of sub. Because it was the mechanic, the customer was hilarious. Crazy. And yeah, the blacked out tooth, right? There you go. And she's played Star Wars on TV, yeah. So I said Warwick Davis's cameo character. Yeah, that's the name I couldn't recognize, right? Right. Okay. I'm not sure if I missed any chat. Chat's been kind of popping. Yeah, Jim Master says Black Knight was on like every farmhand discovery they had. Yeah. I might have missed some chat. If I missed something you said, feel free to say it again. Probably when we get back though, because we are gonna take a 3-minute break. Super big appreciation to Texas for the sub. Big appreciation to Fondy with the raid, and Dan Fuller / it's John with the raids. And we will enter the 3rd hour of the stream.
The Lich King versus the Lich King. All will serve me in death. Darkness comes. cold winds.
She's muted. Oh, shoot. I said this is where the fur is. Yeah, thing cut off. What was the other thing? Yeah, so Jim Master tries to some people on the YouTube. I think somebody followed the YouTube within the last couple hours. Or somebody unfollowed. Forget. I forget where the number was at. It either went up or down. Where the fur begins. Could. Oh, shoot, we haven't done the Star Trek show of the day either. We'll do that after this game. Round redeemed it. Do that after this game. Trying to see when the last time the fur was redeemed. 44 minutes ago.
Hope you don't have two left feet.
Low roll 3. Oh, somebody was saying they got Ignis discovered off this card, but we don't get to
The
discover.
loss will be mourned and used.
2 corpses is enough for the Deathbringer to activate as she counts herself. We get the 3/3. They get a discovered Frost Rune card. We also learn their double Frost. 2/2 that summons the 2/2 was still good. Yeah. Comparing to like Hog Rancher, that summons a 2/1 rush. But the rush wouldn't have helped us there. The 2/2 was more helpful than a 2/1 there.
No rhyme, no reason. Blood and blood.
Which one of those death girls it is in the face? Yeah, played this guy, Dread Corsair. I could have played Necromancer, but we don't have any corpses for the Necromancer anyway. They've done double Frost Strike now. Wow, what?
How can this be?
They've played a Eulogizer and 3 Frost Strikes and a card discovered off Frost Strike. And this is probably gonna give him another Frost Strike. What the heck? What the heck? I can play this now, but the Seren is certainly stronger overall.
Silence.
Yeah, that's just too much value with too much removal. They've played 3 cards that do damage and discover other cards. Yeah. Man, yeah. There's another card that does damage and gets them value. I don't know. How good is Double Frost right now? They made Frost Strike really tough to discover for a while, but now...
How can this be? We do what the living cannot.
Frost Strike online. Yeah. They're the Black Swordsmen or whatever. Mal redeems an anime voice turn.
Halt, citizen. It is not safe.
Okay, wait. So this is not the anime voice turn because I can't actually remember. Does the Corpse Bride or the Risen Groom attack first? I legitimately forget. I go corpse brine and we unholy frenzy this. It goes boom, boom. I get back the 4/4. Does the Risen Groom attack first? Actually, the Risen Groom will be a 4/4 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
My rule is eternal.
Till death do us part.
We do what the frost strikes cannot. Please place for a corpse ride. It is in fact the corpse ride in this case. It's nothing to say. 4 or 5 straw spikes for turn 8. Yeah, I still need to do that in my voice too. Get to the more fish the subs. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, I've never done it before. I've wanted to do it one time for a long time, and now we have. But yeah, the anime voice turn is essentially that, you know. Kaiba's play. See, it's not even the Pharaoh voice, it's, you know. Kaiba's played four frost strikes in the first 5 turns of the game. Do I need to reevaluate my entire understanding of double frost decks? It swaps off the hair. It swaps back on the hair. No. Obviously, the opponent has re-rolled their deck 700 times. All of your previous conceptions are true. Wow, Yogi, they played 4 frost strikes before turn 5. Do we need to reevaluate our position about frost decks? No, you're an idiot. Oh, okay. All of Yugi's self-doubt has gone away. I can projectionist into another containment unit while they get these AoEs. Gonna kill the projectionist, but whatever. Oh, wait, sorry. I thought these do AoEs. These are actually summon 2s. My mistake.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
There's very little healing in Frost. There's very little meat in these gym mats. Yeah, crits can finally roll because I got number 1. I agree. I agree. Got a taunt. That could be good. That could be good, maybe. They still have 1 more discovered frost card out of the 4 they've discovered.
The citadel stands strong.
Even more taunts. I rolled a taunt. They've got like 7 taunts. Taunt, taunt, taunt. Taunt, taunt, taunt. There's another just draw a frost bill. They've already drawn so many. Noxious Cadaver. Wild Pyro could actually be good here if I had spells, but I don't.
Before the storm. Breathe it in.
Might regret using this in a few cases. You got no more you get what you can do now. It is not yes. Right now. Bye. Tired of this match. We played Chained Echoes. Started last week we played Mario Wonder. Original spell on the old Jame RPG formula. No, I don't even know if I've heard of that one. In terms of RPGs, I've certainly thought about Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars, but I don't know if I know about Chained Echoes. Chained Echoes? That's funny. That's funny. I googled. Actually, I accidentally googled. Have you played Chained Shadows? And the first thing that comes up is Chained Echoes. And the first thing that comes up is a Reddit post that says Chained Echoes had way better character development. And then the text that comes, I get you. I haven't finished Sea of Stars yet. I didn't put Sea of Stars yet in the search, but it showed up anyway. Chained Echoes, 2002 or sorry, 2022. Let's see what Flint will do for us, unless I can always kill him. I can always kill them. Sorry, Flint. I want to play you. I want to play you, Flint. Heavily Page. Still got to hear the music. Is AI good advanced pixel work like that? I have seen AI engines that are supposed to do pixel work.
On cold winds.
Yes, AI does a lot of blending and blurring, so I don't know how good is at pixel work. I was seeing if I messed with it at all recently. Hey, Zeddy with the raid right after we did the Star Trek show of the day. Right after. Good timing. Nobody from Zeddy needs to see those big slaps. All right. Hope. Now, was Zeddy playing Arena today with the new stuff in Arena? Is that what Zeddy was up to? Zeddy hits up everything. Zeddy hits up like all the modes and does achievement guides, all types of stuff. If somebody never check it out Zeddy, you gotta check out Zeddy and Zeddy's YouTube. I appreciate the raid big time. You play one master guess. You did the triple X or the quadruple excavate. You did the quadruple excavate. I have not seen anybody do it. I have not seen anybody do it. We have played what now? We've played 13 and a half hours of Arena in the Badlands. Haven't seen any tier 5 excavate cards. Very nice. I have not seen anybody do it. I have not done it. I have not seen any opponents do it either. Maybe this Dreads did too. Nice. I've not seen it happen. I have not seen it happen. Dex Robo carried to 7 wins. Yeah, that's where I've been. I don't know how I've been doing overall, but yeah, we've gone 6, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7. So it's been a really tight grouping. I'm not getting any amazing results, but I'm not getting any particularly bad results. So that's how it's been, and I'm pretty okay with that so far. I would like to get 12 or something, but let's see. We could kill this right now with crop rotations. They don't get any more draws, but I think I'm just gonna play Proto Drake. Could even go Deathbringer. It's already to kill. Yeah, if you're from the Zeddy raid and you don't know us, we just play Arena. We just play Arena. We don't do everything like Zeddy. We play Arena 6 days a week. 6 days a week, every day except Monday. Oh, and I guess if I want to hype myself up any, if you're from the Zeddy raid and never seen us, if I want to hype myself up, we got number 1. We got number 1 on the America's leaderboard last meta. It locked in. We got number 1. First time ever. We've done number 7 twice. We've done number 4. That's the first time we've ever got number 1, so that was sweet. These grats I appreciate. Yeah, I've wanted to do it for a long time. I kind of only need to do it once, right? I kind of only need to do it once. Now that I've done it, I'm happy. I don't need to do it again. Let's see. If we bump over here and just like Hero Power Hiding Blast, that works fine. What else could we do? What else could we do? What about Deathbringer? It would get the 3/3 and then revive. The Sarian would be even better. I'd have to coin out Unholy Frenzy. That's okay, though.
Little time.
I have to be careful, though, with where the Sarian lands.
Finally, my ancestors
Okay. We're worried about the Divine Shields they can get on dudes now, because cards like Stand Against Darkness are in. Thanks to Boo with the follow, I appreciate that. You had a 12-1 deck, 4 Divine Strengths, 3 Bronze Explorers. Nice. Divine Strength, that one. Divine Strength. I'm thinking of the Sand one that gets enhanced by dragons. There it is. There's Stand Against Darkness, which we were worried about. In relation to Lothraxian. We can, however... We can go Howling Blast plus Crop Rotation, take all of these out but one. That's still good. Okay. I used to deck with the name like blah blah blah. Yeah, they had Marrow Guy. Yeah, I only got 7 wins, but I did just have a Marrow Guard deck. One of my losses was to a person who played Marrow Guard before me. I played Grand Tons of Discovery. Yep. You know what's really interesting though, and have you had a different experience? I don't think I've seen any. I don't think I've seen any of the Highlander legendaries yet. Have we seen any? I can't remember seeing any. I thought I would see a lot of the Highlander legendaries, like the Druid one, out of the barcode decks, but it hasn't happened yet. They had back-to-back Stand Against Darkness with the Lothraxian. A really big problem. Wait, was this hero skin? This is new. They put 27 new hero skins, I think, in this patch. 12 of them are from Battle Pass stuff. So this is a level 200 Battle Pass stuff skin. It's a brand new skin. Just came out yesterday.
We've created a temporal anomaly. Little time.
I actually can't play both of these distressed. I don't have enough room. Maybe I should have gone for the sludge. Wait, Cthulhu in Arena? You can't draft Cthulhu-related cards, but you can randomly generate them. Had a Barker with Shaman one against you. Yeah. And faced one Daimotainer Brawn. I actually did see a Daimotainer Brawn. That's true, I did see one. I'm only thinking of the new Highlander cards, but I did see a Dino Tamer. That's true. Alright, so yeah, they combine the Lothraxian with the 2 Stands Against Darkness with this Warhorse Trainer. And the Rush Life Dam. Okay, before the Rush Lifesteal we had a chance. Now we don't have a chance. Not a prayer. Oof. I had 1 counter, but I needed more counters.
We do what the living cannot.
Yeah, that was a bad hit. I just wanted to hit a 1-1.
We do what the living cannot.
share my pain.
Yeah, they get another 10 lifesteal here. Yeah, we countered 1 Stand Against Darkness after Lothraxian, but not the other. Like a tune from Darkmoon Arena like 2 weeks ago. Looks like that one counts to be draft. It does. Yeah, the one you split. You're allowed to draft. But this is the old school Cthulhu, which you're not allowed to draft. Just ultimate dude synergy. Ultimate dude synergy. They had like 7 or 9 health a turn ago. Now they're at 30. Yeah, nothing we can do here. Absolutely nothing.
My dream is your nightmare.
Fun game, right? Right? I said the only card I fear is Standing Against Darkness. They play it twice in a row. But they draft right, right? They did the thing, right? They did exactly what the new meta does. Anybody who's not aware, if you're watching Zeddy, you probably are aware, but they changed the rules, so now your first pick is always a legendary, and you don't get any other legendaries. So they got Lothraxion offered with Dude Synergy on their first pick. They took it, and for the next 29 cards, they got to draft any Dude Synergy card that came up like Standing Against Darkness. With the old system, you might pick Lothraxion on your 9th pick, your 19th pick, and you've already skipped some Dude Synergy. Now, cards like Lothraxion are a lot easier to try to go for. We saw a Shaman. We saw a Shaman earlier play Grand Totem Eyesore. Which is a terrible card generally. It probably is still a terrible card. But they had 4 Evil Totems and a Flame Tongue Totem after that. So they took the Totem Synergy card, and they were just able to pick every Totem card that came up after that.
True sacrifice.
It's like Totem Shaman, exactly. Exactly. Despite not having any corpses, I'm going to play the Necromancer instead of playing nothing. It's a choice. It's a choice. Fortunately, right now we're missing all of our synergy. I don't have any of my other 3s. The deck's made of 3s. It's made of 3s. I don't have any other 3s for Line Dance. Leg Strike. They got an Excavate. I kind of like this. We get a 1/3 taunt, and then next turn we probably get a lot more corpses with Possessive Fire. Do you think the one legendary picks you the first pick, or maybe later like the 10th? I mean, it needs to be the first. It needs, for what they intend, it needs to be the first. Their intention is for you to be able to draft Highlander legendaries, and then not pick dupes after that. So if that's the goal, which it is, that's their stated goal. It needs to be the first pick. It does.
I can be very persuasive.
I love 3s. The card's gonna be great. Yeah, yeah. I do love 3s. I think it is great, but I didn't draw any 3s this time until now. Until now. Now it works. Now it works. That 3/2 still summon a 3 if you had a 1-attack weapon equipped with Pirate in hand. I think so. I think so. We haven't got a chance to test it yet, but I think it would work. Try to get back Arena for this patch after a couple of years. Got Death at first time. Helia versus Prison. And yeah, Jibus versus Prison of Alex Saran. First patch, because the first pick. Takes ask for thoughts from chat. Oh, well, I can't share my thoughts. You don't want my thoughts.
Hope you don't have 2 left feet.
Alright, Legendary wasn't working right. Yesterday, that's true. They fixed it really fast. They fixed it within a few hours. But you're right. You're right. When the early arena first dropped, this didn't work. But they fixed it within like a few hours. It's a great idea, but what I like to do is take the legendaries that are at or below normal card power level and move them to the general pool. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you want to have weak legendaries, what are considered weak legendaries on offer against epics and rares and commons. Yeah, it would need to be a curated list, but yeah, as long as they're genuinely weak legendaries, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't think that list is too hard to curate, so yeah, sure. Oh, right. There's some damage. There's some damage. Yeah, there we go. Lethal. Accidental lethal. There's the game helping me out. I didn't even realize I had the mech on board. I started hearing the sparking magnetic sound. Like, oh, I have lethal. Number 1 Americas. All right. Going Prisoner of Yogg. Yeah, I don't know how Prisoner of Yogg does in this meta because we have a different set of spells, but it did really well last meta. I say, well, bogging down with questions not related to your run. Oh, I understand, but I you know, and sometimes when we get like raids from Zeddy, we have extra people in here. Sometimes I miss messages, but I try to read everything. It's nice. It's nice. You know, good. It's good. It's USA. Lethal. As it also gets them out of the first draft pick. And let's face it, you never see weaker legendary. Yeah, it does mean that if you're the first legendary pick. So the only trouble with making like the first legendary pick always strong. So here's the double thing, right? We know that there are barcode decks around, and they are gonna retire if they get like 3 bad legendary picks, right? So the barcode decks are always gonna have a strong legendary. So that could be a good reason to give everybody a strong legendary up front, because it still reduces the power of the barcode, sort of. Now they're trying to draft really good commons. But there is a bit of a downside. I'm just worried that some of the legendaries are so strong, particularly Highlander legendaries and Marrowgar, like we saw in our last run, that I get a little worried that if you do that, then all of Arena becomes who gets to play their super strong legendary first, who mulliganed into it, or who top decked it better than the other player. And do we want that to be all of Arena? I don't know. Maybe it has to be. Yeah, it's magnetic for lethal. Magnetic for lethal. Buzz. Because I want them to add a limited number of draft choice rerolls. Yeah, it could be valid. It could be valid. I've people talk about overdrafting too. They talk about overdrafting, which is, you know, the idea that you draft more than 30 cards, and at the end it says, okay, now remove cards until you have a 30-card deck. I don't think you want massive overdrafting, personally. But yeah, I think if you drafted 32 cards, just 2 extra rolls, and then at the very end you got to take out your 2 worst cards, I think that could be okay. Yeah, they'll probably play a taunt at some point. I said you do this. That's a YouTuber, right? I mean that seriously. I think that's a YouTuber. But definitely not. I have barely any perception of who they are. These are discounted by 2. So this costs 0. And this costs 3. Or no, wait. Yeah, this costs 3. It costs 3 with Sinister Soul Cage, which is interesting, right? We could maybe get 2 6/8 taunts with healing later on. That could be interesting. I'm letting them draw more cards if they want to, but right now, right this second, I think that's less important than the immediate buffs. Which is pretty good, huh? They got a super high roll on the 3. Wish I had some spell damage. Wish I had some spell damage, because a Howling Blast with 1 point of spell damage would be perfect here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? It'd also be good if we had that, if we had that crop rotation, we can poison them all with this. I don't have that either.
My rule is eternal.
Man. It's a bad spot. It's a very bad spot.
Little time.
Rotten to my core.
I don't know. This is really weird. So I didn't even trade into the Astral because right now, if they draw 2 cards off Astral and they don't do 3 damage with it, that lets us live longer.
Not on my watch.
Just as they know what they're talking about. Okay. The magic is much more expensive than the first thing. Much more expensive. Double Howling Blast is actually pretty perfect here. But yeah, I let him draw 6 cards off Astral Serpent. Certainly debatable whether that was a good move. They have a full 10 cards in hand. As the reason actually get a super fresh with all blues, get a mega so it's pretty funny. See if I can open it up over here. It says gang combat poison. Yeah, that's what the trapdoor spire is. It's a lot better than gangster typically. A lot better, but yeah, I still don't know if it's my favorite too. I like it a lot better than gangster though. I'm gonna draft a lot more of them than gangster for sure. Okay, do I have enough mana to play Flint? No, we're gonna play Grime.
It's highly infectious.
I get a 1/3 poison, or I can take the 4/3. The thing is, though, I kind of want to keep the coin for Flint. Say the line. I can't resist you. I'm already a demon cast. Quality. This guy's lucky day. They Hammer of Wrath, which is nice. And then they get hand buffs. How many hand buffs? Probably a heck of a lot. 5. So they have 3 non-minion cards.
Finally, my ancestors are useful. Finally, my ancestors.
Yeah, 2 6/5s. They spawn 3 3s though. They spawn 3 3s off corpses. We don't got any corpses. Enter the Colosseum. That's a weird card. Wait, they buffed this to 3 mana? Oh, okay. This used to be like 6.
Ride the sky till you die.
Now let's go for the Flint.
Time to light a fire under this town.
Wow. Nice. Okay. A lot of treasure.
There's simply nothing I can do.
And we got their Keeper's Strength. And we got their Keeper's Strength, which is a crazy card. Do they get to see what I stole? I don't know. There's Excavate Madness. Yeah. This is, they actually don't get to see what I stole. Oh, good info. Good info. I appreciate that. I believe Zeddy. There's extra shout out for Zeddy. That's critical information. Wait, Josh says they do get to know, though. Now I don't know who to believe. This is Driller Kid. Damn. Outskirts of Lordon. Destroy all minions with less attack than this card. Wow. Okay. Alright, what can I do? Die? I think I still die at this point. Give her a 5-cost card, costs 0. Wait, I have Anubisoth. Wait, Anubisoth is fine. Alright, so I've got Hero Power, Anubisoth, Keeper Strength. That clears.
Death calls.
That was effective. That was very effective from them, but hey, we're still in it. We're still in it.
You will not come closer.
It's unfortunate this 9/9 can't attack, but at least we cleared off that 12 damage minion.
My gratitude is eternal.
Uber clutch, yeah. I mean, they got a clutch play too, with the outskirts of Lordaeron. Everybody's clutching. Location's a pain. Yeah, they can't do it this turn, but they can do it again. You can choose enemy minions with this, by the way, which is interesting. That is a 9/9 untargetable taunt, but it can be targeted by the Black Knight. Joy Darkshire got an extra attack. I didn't realize. Used to be a 3/3, now it's a 4/3. Alright, so we can kill this with Black Knight. We want to do anything before that. Do we want to, like, look at the 5-cost card? We have another Excavate. Unfortunately, I don't think so. Okay. This draws our containment unit. The Disguise is actually a little interesting, but we wouldn't be able to use it this turn.
This is not what we stood for.
None shall.
And they're going to use their location. They're going to use their location to, like, clear everything but our can't attack Anubisoth, but oh well. Oh well. I hope they don't do anything stronger than that, because it's already strong enough.
By the holy light.
I might put the tram mechanic on board anyway. Get that barrel of sludge.
Don't have grapes. Use some sludge.
The Black Knight was massive. It was, but now we know they can clear the board anyway. At least they clear their own minion. The 5/3 ninja discovered Druid, Shaman, and Rogue card. So 3-mana 3/3 now. Ah! I don't know if I knew that or not. Yeah, the Lotus agent. So I could have kept the board if you used the 2-cost spell. You sure? Maybe I could. A big old whip, yeah. Let's see. So possess a fire. If I use glowing glyph and get 2 extra damage, that's not much.
My rule is
Maybe the 2-cost card can help me. Maybe the 2-cost card can help me, because right now I can do 4. I can do 7. 9. I don't think I have enough mana to play this. So yeah, I don't think I can take that out. Not currently. Razor Jaw. Wait, so this is 6 plus 4. Oh, it's so close.
I have but little time.
I'm gonna try to draw Unholy Frenzy. I didn't get it. I got Farmhand. Yeah. He said it's a big whip, a big old whip, and yeah. Assuming they can kill the 1/3. Basically dead.
Pay for your crimes.
That's a big way to kill. Our other loss was to a 10 damage long man. Or long arm. Yeah, both of our losses have been the 10 damage long arms. Interesting. Also, this is totally a barcode deck. This is totally a barcode deck. PC login card back. Regular Uther, no hero power. Let's see, can we do anything now? Can we do anything now?
My rule is eternal.
I doubt it. I doubt we can do anything.
I can be very
Well,
persuasive.
I might be able to get to the point where they need another ability to kill a 1/3. I might be able to get things to that point.
Reach for the skies.
I have but little time.
Shoot, can I do this? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. There's the rope again, but they're just gonna hammer a wrath my face or something, but I got everything gone. Oh, I didn't think I could. I didn't think I could. There's nicely done. Yeah, I still only have 3 face health. So they're probably gonna kill me anyway, but we got there. We got there anyway. Good practice. An 8/8 melted maker. Timeless blessing. The grind never stops. We're at 2 health. We're at 2 health, and they have an 8/8 and a 2/4. I think Bone Breaker's gonna cut it. They only wait. They have 3 cards in deck. Wait, what did they shuffle into their deck? Wait, when did they shuffle into their deck? What did they do? They had 2 cards last turn. Wait, when did they shuffle? I missed the shuffle.
Hope you don't have 2 left feet.
You have a dragon in your hand, +3/+3, and this death rattle. No. Nope. Oh, it's that my birds died. Interesting. Helping him avoid fatigue, actually.
Let this battle be a testament to your power.
Well, we got that. They got that huge location. That location from the future off their legendary. They had a huge swing turn. We had a huge swing turn. It was an interesting game, but yeah. I don't know if you're annoyed by the barcode decks. That was like definitely a barcode deck. Random letter name. No golden hero power. Login card back. Yeah, both losses. Both losses have been to paladins with 10 attack long arms. Both losses.
The Lich King versus Khadgar.
It's so close. Good job.
Darkness comes on cold winds.
I think I actually am going to toss the Necromancer this time. Boo, and thanks for the follow earlier. As the first time chat says, what's a barcode deck? It's the idea of somebody re-rolling decks over and over and over until they get something busted. They don't play anything mediocre. They only play insane decks. And the allegation is that they are botting, or even without botting, just, farming gold to do that. Nice stop deck.
You don't have two left feet.
Job's done.
Huh. I didn't realize this card was in Caverns of Time. Yeah, good to see you. Hope you're doing great. They freeze and excavate. Can't replay either of these cards with Projectionist, so... Is it buff to? Yeah, I don't even remember what the old text was. I don't even remember.
Come on now, show your moves.
Remember when Dread Scale was announced? Yeah, with Acid Maw as the accompanying one. There's the K-Star Worm and Carbonite. It should be quite well protected. If it survived the freezing process, that is.
Make no sense.
They get the lifesteal, heals them for 5, but they lose the minion, which is for the best for us. We can discover another undead and give it a discount if we do that Projectionist.
Created a temporal anomaly.
Ooh, illegal. An illegal malignant.
Come on now, show your moves.
If we get 10,000 corpses, we could go Malignant Soul Cage, but the Soul Cage itself costs 5 corpses. They're just what 2 Yomongers, and they're bigger than 4 ones. He's to 1 damage to all minions, and now it's just enemies, right? They're doing illegal things, yeah, illegal things at 3-2. Oh, I guess yeah, Poisonous Malignant, I agree. I agree. Especially when I've got 2 Grime Walkers. I got a lot of burst. Howling, icy. Thorough Sludge can go face if there's no other targets, or they have no targets bigger than it. Thanks to the Deadly Sins with the follow. I appreciate that. And this is now who's the cheater?
Your wishes.
Oh, them. It's still them. It's still them. They are still the cheater. What does this do? Does this give them Shadow Madness or Mass? I mean, they can give them Mass Dispel, but Mass Dispel gives me so much damage. What's the best classic card here? Like I said, Shadow Madness could kill a Malignant and a 4-1, but that's not good enough, is it? What's better than that? What's better than that right now? Yeah, I mean, there's not really a better card than Shadow Madness or Mass Dispel. Yeah, Shadow Madness. It is Shadow Madness. Yeah, seriously, what about Shadow Flame? Yeah, also not great. Yeah, it takes out the 4-1s. I got the Sinister Soul Cage, but I don't have enough corpses for it. And even if I had enough corpses for it, I wouldn't have any corpses to clone anymore. But we do have a ton of burst damage. We do have a ton of burst damage here. I had to count again. Alright, big burst. Big burst against Zephyrs. It says there was an achievement for being Acid Maw and Dread Scale in the Grand Tournament in World of Warcraft. That's me, I remember that. Something for sticks around forever. True. 4 wins, 2 losses. All right, we are going to take a quick 3-minute break. I'll stick around to see if this deck can recover or if it dies. We're going to do the break. We're at 4-2. We've been defeated by 2 paladins. See if we can recover. If we lose this game, this will be our worst run this meta so far. Every run has been 5 or above.
I must protect the wild.
Darkness comes on cold winds.
I guess I want a top deck Flint, right? Get the random quick draw card if you play this to beat this. We really want this late in the game, so I'm going to toss Flint. Hope to draw him around turn 9 or turn 10. Okay, so we've got, yeah, Coin Line Dance is really good.
Death comes.
It's the end of August. Yeah, I get excited about Starfield. Excited about Starfield. You know, some of the reception is really turned against Starfield for sure, but it's still a game I really, really enjoyed and plan to enjoy more of. Ooh, Fate Spinner is a super interesting roll. A little understated, but with a strong death rattle. Yeah, an empty mana crystal or draw a card. They must be ramping, right? They're gonna draw a card off Crystal Merchant. Illegal again. Illegal again. We still lack corpses, but it's still just so darn strong. The Infinite Amalgam is very interesting, but it's not very good, honestly. Yeah, still go for the Malignant.
Come on now, show your moves.
I'm gonna take out the Crystal Merchant. As a low attack, high health minion, it's good at getting buffed. Plus, it can keep drawing cards. Access back on NA. We're still on EU. We got our gold cards back. With some other cards are not gold because they're from the new expansion. We can't open up our gold cards until Tuesday. But yeah, we got our gold cards back. We're back on Americas, and we did lock in that #1 result for the last season, for season 41. This is season 42, but yeah, we got #1. #1 for season 41. Yeah, we still have enough corpses from Malignant, and we probably won't for a while. Just gonna play Anubisoft because it's curvy, or do we want to play Albatross because it's aggressive? This is off curve. This is off curve, but I want to keep doing damage. It's good to see Acto, by the way. Acto does stream a wide variety of games. Stream down all types of things. Remnant and wow, hold on, my brain is breaking. My brain goes Lucius, Lucifer. No, Damien, no. Wait, what's the name of this game? Satan, man, close. Wait, it is Lucius. Wait, it is Lucius. Okay, I had it right the first time. I thought I was wrong. It's kind of funnier. All right. You got it in 1, right? I thought I was wrong, but I was right. I actually have a dragon for the spine tail. Yeah, Lucius Fox, right? Gonna have a billion cameras. And... All right, wait, so yeah, we go. Boom. Boom. Unholy Frenzy. Those respawn. We get a spine tail that's active. That's a good play. That's a good play. Active Thief. And Rust? Man, I cannot remember these games' name. Not Rust. Rage. Rust is a survival game.
We must stop this corruption.
We've got the Spine-tail Dragon to help take out their dragon. We could also use our Fate Spinner to get a Discover a Dragon of our own, which is nice. Alright, so we can get another We can get another... We can get a Discover a Dragon, which is big value. Although, do we need value right now? Do we actually need value right now? I don't know. Maybe not. His name is Rusty Shackleford, which is a very appropriate name. It's a very appropriate name right now because Pocket Sand. Pocket Sand is in this set. Sha. We love stream Rust. Yours looks so bad. Most people are just not nice people. You could have mirrored it. You could have done mirroring. Like I said, we love stream Rust, but reflexes are bad, and most people are bad. Bad people. Ooh. I'm not happy, but... I'm not happy, but it's the first time I've seen Phi the Setting Sun. Fortunately, we can magnetize to this, and they only heal for 5 more instead of, like, 50 more. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen Phi. The Dark Trap Dragon.
And pull over there.
We have one more Discovered Dragon. We have a quite good board. I have a voice line or just generic dragon sign. I think it said something, but I missed what it said. What did he say? Crop rotation. I've got 2 Grime Walkers in the deck, but I haven't drawn one. What are we doing on this turn? We have enough corpses to drop Malignant. Go Malignant Proto-Drake, which is pretty simple. They're at 18. We have 10 damage sitting here, but we don't really have ways to burst. I could try to discover an Alexstrasza and drop a Trapdoor Spire. That's pretty strong. Maybe we'll do that instead of the Malignant.
We must stop this corruption.
If I got, when this awakens, reduce the cost of all dragons in your hand by 4. I do have a few dragons, but not enough to take this. Starlight Whelp, get some stuff. I mean, we're gonna take Ysera. Well... My hand is so full. All I need is Nightmare and Dream, though. I only need the first 2 cards from Ysera. I'm still gonna take Ysera, even though my hand is super, super full. Because I only really want those first 2 cards. Alright, they're at 8. We've got the Poison Gangster on board that Veritas was looking at earlier. The Trapdoor Spider. I shouldn't actually mouse over it, though. What if they don't know where it is? I like Starfield a lot. The criticism is it's not Star Citizen, which acknowledge doesn't really make sense. Starfield does not have Mark Hamill. And it has not taken 50 years of crowdfunding to make. 0 out of 10. Sweet, sweet Chuck. One low in
Who's ready for
the
another
shuffle.
round?
Speaking of shuffling, they can get 5 damage that way, but that's not enough.
I concede.
Alright, we got 5 wins. Okay. Actually, yeah, J-Master mentioned it earlier. J-Master mentioned it earlier. We might, when we finish this run, we might, go play an hour of Dead Island 2 for a Twitch bounty. And then if we still have enough people here, we might come back and play more Hearthstone. I don't know. We'll see how things go. But yeah, we might, when this run ends. We will finish this run, but when this run ends, we might play an hour of Dead Island 2 for a Twitch bounty. Actually gotta go make sure it's, like, able to run and update, because we had a problem last time.
Versus Rexa.
This is yes! The bounties!
Darkness.
Some of my favorite people are bounty hunters. I think they toss everything. You can consider keeping a Nubisoth in your opening hand. What did Peter say? We'll see if Phi has a voice line tomorrow, since they're doing theory crafting. You know, people try Dragon Druid. Ah, shoot. You're gonna watch some Constructed? Traitor! No, it's fine. I need to get that on button. I need to get that Stormtrooper in episode 7 that, you know, extends the melee weapon and shouts traitor. I need to get that on button. Absolutely. I do not have any 2-0. Oh, plus Dead Island's trying to start. Plus Dead Island is trying to start. I'll have to mute it in the background. It's Dead Island 2. You're forced to play that work for a whole week one time. There were no translation products. Ah. But you didn't enjoy it, though, huh? I've actually enjoyed it. I have. I've genuinely enjoyed it the couple of times we've played it. I even played it a little bit off stream. I did. I swear to you. They got a hat on a snake. Enough is enough. I have had it with these hat-wearing snakes on this hat-wearing plane. I'm deciding between Bonebreaker, Hero Power, or just playing Farmhand. I think I'm gonna go Bonebreaker, Hero Power. Puts the hat back in their hand. This functionality. Okay, so you were just, you know, running along walls and doing boring stuff instead of sliding and killing zombies. There's a Spycon and Mondo. Wait. Wait, Han.
For the two of us.
What was the... What would the Han one be? Because Han has, you know, things like, you know, the bounty hunter I ran into on Ord Mantell changed my mind. Han does have some stuff like that. But wait, which Han would we be using? Maybe we've discussed it before, but I'm trying to remember.
Finally, my ancestors are
So the Ogre Gang could hit our face. 3 people of bounty hunters. Oh, but that's from Mandalorian. That's from Mandalorian, and it's not Han that says it. It's Carl Weathers' character. It's a good hat. That's a good hat right there. Let's fully rebuff the warg.
I can be very persuasive.
Yeah, that one. Just humble bounty hunter, man. Yeah, that one I like. Grab the clip. We might use that one in the future. Yeah, I've got the some of my favorite people are bounty hunters button right there, though. Right there. Except, yeah, it's still... it's lore inaccurate. It's actually Boba Fett's helmet, even though it's a Mando clip. Silver Serpent. Got the Grime Walker crop rotation, which I want to use. But we're gonna not use it till next turn. You grim the bounty hunter. The trouble is, I did think about that, J-Master, but one of those bounty hunters, for one of the presenters of the bounty hunter program, is very, very interestingly dressed. Little too much for the rated E for everyone. 17. Yeah, she's got quite a jacket on. Scantily indeed. Wish Month's Inspiration told you which spell schools you've cast. That would be interesting. It'd be tough to get all that information on screen in a nice presentation, but yeah. Might boost the viewership. Mr. Myths, what are your thoughts on your hot take that Cool Ghoul was budget pack the house? I think it's a weird take. Pack the house goes wide with 4 minions. It's very random. On a high mana cost. Cool Ghoul is a low mana cost. It's a single sticky minion. It's super consistent. I think your hot take is needs to cook longer. Not high enough. Or no, it's too hot. I don't know. Get the hat back in hand again. They managed to play this hat 3 times already. Pretty impressive. I presume someone's undead. They're not. The fighters are not undead. Another gray square and hover would do fine. It could. Yeah, it certainly could. It could even just be a comma list. Yeah. If they can't kill our Grime, we can poison Malignant, which we've done before and is super, super good.
Dragons come, and we are many.
They hack this up, but it's just going to get poisoned anyway. Alright, this turn is amazing. Well, that's even more amazing now. Alright, this gets poisoned. That gets poisoned. The corpse off this gets poisoned. Wow. They need something. Something I can't foresee to win this match. Does Hunter have a new 8 mana clear everything AoE? Discovering a dragon's good, but it's too slow.
A simple spell.
It says, how did Horror come back? Somehow Palpatine returned. I mean, somehow Malignant Horror returned. You can't draft Malignant Horror, but you can discover it. You can discover it as an undead. And we have 3 Discover an Undead cards in our deck. No draft. Yes. Discover. Alright. 6 wins, 2 losses. And yeah. This is now in the range of our other decks. Like I said, like all of our decks have gone between 5 and 7 wins in this meta. So far, it's been remarkably consistent. No super low win runs, no super high win runs. Even more tilting. Excellent. Versus, they have a cheaper one that attacks with immunity. Oh, the Highlander punchy one? Interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. It does 3 damage, though, and a lot of our minions had 4. And 2 of them had Reborn, so... But they had a hat. Can they... No, they have to hand buff, right? It attacks as soon as it comes down Battlecry, doesn't it? I don't know. The card's new. Am I going to keep 2 farm hands or just 1, hoping to quick draw 1 later? I mean, I might keep both. No, let's try a draw. Let's try a draw curve. I'll just keep 1 farm hand. We got the tram mechanic. Yep.
Death come.
Don't have grief. Use some sludge.
Redrew a farm hand anyway. I looked at the alt text for this card, deck tracker update, and so now we can read the alt text. The alt text says, look, I know it's an undead hand, but bending your pinky that way can't be good for the joints. Random Anachronos. Is Anachronos in this meta? Got your Sarah off Proto Drake. It's way far away, but it couldn't be good. There's Black Knight again. Hopefully they will play a taunt. I mean, we know they've got the Discover a Dragon taunt that's huge. Everybody gets a poison. As long as you're undead. As long as you're undead, everybody gets a poison. Almost was a very easy turn until we drew this. Now we have to decide between playing the Proto Drake on curve or playing the Deathbringer off curve. We're going to play the Proto Drake on curve. Is March the Lich King in? I don't think so.
Stay alert, my children.
I listed the rotation in the official section of the Discord, didn't I? So, yeah, it's not in. I didn't think it was in. They do have a taunt. They do have a taunt. It's a fairly basic taunt, but they do have a taunt. We'll probably just go ahead and play on the Black Knight, but we have an option to Deathbringer and use Unholy Frenzy on the Ogre Gang Rider. We'll get the Deathbringer back. We'll get a 3/3. Why is the Black Knight yellow? Because he's not a coward. Stop calling people yellow just because this is a Old West expansion. Rude. Yeah, you'd think maybe it should glow. Hasn't it glowed in the past?
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
Job's done.
Yeah, it's pretty good play. It's pretty big play. Yes, Phantom says, hello, Save17 from Twitch.tv. That's right. That's right. We weren't streaming back in the Justin TV days, if you can believe it. Should have been, though. We'd be bigger by now. Wing starts singing. Wing starts singing. Do you know why I know that song? I've actually said it on stream once before. I know that song, even though I know hardly any songs. And the reason I know that song is because in the video game Star Wars The Old Republic, the pre-order reward was a yellow lightsaber with a black core instead of a light core, and people made videos of it with that song. That's the only reason I know that song. Because of the black and yellow lightsaber.
The citadel stands strong. Weak-willed.
Alright, they got 6 mana, they have a 6/7 Yeti. And so they kind of misplayed Star Wars The Old Republic. Me too, genuinely. I don't know if they ever add anything. The issue for me was that I loved The Old Republic because you could play through all the different character storylines. And they, they stopped doing those and they started doing one storyline where your characters still had your unique voice and you got some unique scenes and stuff. But there was just so much repeated content that I couldn't couldn't bring myself to do it over and over and over again. So what I needed was a way to skip all the repeated content. I needed a way to skip all the repeated content and see the content that was unique per class. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they ever add a streamlined thing to the newer missions. Yeah, so much I love RPGs, and I get to try KOTOR, no Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah, I don't know where... That KOTOR remake was like on, then it was off, now supposedly it's back on, but I don't know. I think KOTOR still holds up pretty well if you can stand the graphics. It's still fully voiced, it still has a great story. But it certainly looks dead now, no doubt about that. Okay, it's really, really sweet to copy the farmhand, I think we will. John said it was super dope. Wait, Star Wars The Old Republic? Yeah, I really did like the variety of the class stories. The Imperial Agent in particular had a really good one. Swarm Guard for only 1 mana. Yes, please. Yes, please. No, wait, 2 mana. 2 mana, I can't count. Are we going face? Are we trading into the 1/1? Am I trading into the 6/1? Right now we're hoping the 6/1 just goes here. You know I'm gonna... you know I'm not going face, right? You know I'm not going face. You know I'm going here or here. Formula says Smork. Says Smork.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Don't you ever say that word again.
Primordial Drake, ah. That's a good target for the Black Knight, and we've got 2 Black Knights. We can go... What? We can go... Black Knight, trade, hero power, trade, and play a big Corpse Bride. I'm just looking if do we want to play the 4-mana Black Knight or the 2-mana Black Knight? We want to play the 2-mana Black Knight.
None shall pass.
Mr. Savior killing me! You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Till death do us part.
Oh, the worst!
We have redeemed an anime voice turn. Now you see, Joey, why I didn't go face. Look at the beauty of this board. The power of this board. I've left the opponent completely helpless. What do you think of that, Joey? Sorry. Still not going face.
My rule is eternal.
There's no way to actually kill him this turn, is there?
Death calls.
If I was holding Possessifier, I could kill him, but I won't have enough mana after Defrost to kill them.
I have but little time. None shall pass.
I do.
I'm invincible!
Put him to 3. She says, couldn't I get lethal with Ysera? Let's see, Ysera. I dream a taunt. I nightmare here. I hit. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think I can get enough damage to the face. With unlimited mana, I could do it. I don't have 15 mana. I don't think I could do it. Fireman, 3 mana, 4/3. Oh, discover another Black Knight. I asked David said they played Knights of the Republic exactly one time. Pretty sure specialized in shooting people and chose the dark side. I did a dark side playthrough of Knights of the Republic, but not my first playthrough. So we could just kill him with Ysera, but
Over there.
I think I'd rather kill them this way. Does Dark Force stream? Oh yeah, I think you asked earlier. Let me read your literal wording. Yeah, I saw that message, but we were doing something. See, I think you said a lot? Maybe somebody else said. I thought somebody said Dark Forces earlier. Oh my, so I heard Scruffy has Scarface more last week. Hey, Pepe the Stepsons. Actually, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, there was one day this week where Scruffy got really confused one day when he thought he was trapped somewhere that he wasn't. There was a door open and Scruffy wasn't getting it. But yeah, actually there was another day. There was another day when Scruffy was kind of faster than usual. He was kind of prancing around. Thought a few messages ago. Yeah, Dr. Stream wins. Somebody else said it? Oh, Jay Hootie said, save, did you play Star Wars Galaxies? Hey, when I was... It's a Star Trek button, but where is it? That's a dangerous question. Because, yeah, I played a lot of Star Wars Galaxies. I was one of the first Jedi in the world. I played a lot of Star Wars Galaxies. I still mourn the loss of Star Wars Galaxies. Because that was quite a unique game that has never really been truly reproduced. I don't know who was asked about the Dark Forces remaster. But somebody had mentioned it. Yeah. Yeah, we might do. We might do the Dark Forces remaster. I'm not actually really good at Doom type games. Like that game. It's really, that's so cool. Star Wars Galaxy Amazing Community. Yeah, it was People of the Galaxy question. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, Varen says fun times. Free combat update was fun. Exactly, yeah. The combat update kind of ruined the game. And then the new game enhancements, you know, like however many months later, completely ruined the game. Good job, we've asked about galaxies. Now you've made save sad. No, it's not that. It's not that. It does make me a little sad, but it also makes me nostalgic. No, the danger of asking that question is that I could talk about Star Wars Galaxies, like, for the whole stream. I could talk about Star Wars Galaxies for the whole stream. Yeah, Galaxy still has a neat community, actually, because there are, private servers. There are private servers for Galaxies, because it doesn't exist anymore officially. And yeah. There's a fan expansion. There's a fan expansion for Star Wars Galaxies for Bespin, for Cloud City. It didn't exist at all in the real game. Fans made it. Fans made it. I haven't played it, but I saw the trailer for it that fans made. Druid Team said, do it for her. Trying to get me off the Star Wars Galaxy train? I don't think it'll work. Oh, it won't, because... It won't work because Star Wars Galaxies. Star Wars Galaxies had over 30 professions you could play, and one of them was furry werewolf woman. Wait, no, it was musician. It was musician. You could play a musician, you could play a chef, you could play a dancer, you could play an architect, you could play a bounty hunter, you could play a smuggler, you could play a weaponsmith, an armorsmith, you could play a Tarascasi artist. Good job, you derailed the entire stream, right? Yeah, see? A dangerous question. Star Wars Second Life. No, absolutely. I mean, people, you know, there was real estate. There was real estate in Star Wars Galaxies, just like Second Life. You know, there was only a certain... You didn't put your homes... You didn't put your homes in, like, an instanced area, a place you loaded into. You put your houses, and you could make player cities later on. I don't think player cities were in at launch. And you had the politician job that went in to help. You could be a mayor of a player city, and you had to go through the politician job to make the cities better. But you could put your homes anywhere in the world, pretty much, as long as it was a certain distance away from the official cities, like Coronet and Bestine and Anchorhead, etc., Mos Eisley, Mos Espa. And so, you know, the houses that were right at the barrier, they were right at the minimum distance from, like, you know, from Coronet City. You know, that was premium property because you could set up players shopping. You could set up player vendors in the game in your house that were searchable from the Galactic Network, but people would have to go to your house to go to your vendor to buy things. And so stuff that was closer to cities was premium real estate because it was easier to reach and people were more likely to buy your stuff if you were closer to a city. So there was a real estate market in Star Wars Galaxies. It was amazing. Some put Galaxies in the banned term list. Because it was sad there was no other good sci-fi MMO to follow up Galaxy. Yeah, supposedly New World has a little bit of similarities, but I haven't tried New World. That's not sci-fi. Actually, support a drink for Star Wars Galaxies. Team America with the appreciated raid. Very, very appreciated. I don't know, did anybody tell Team America? Team America's a bounty hunter like us. Did anybody tell Team America that we're planning to do a Twitch bounty after this run? Maybe somebody let it slip. Team America's played some Mario Wonder, a game I do have on my list, but it's below quite a few other games. There's just so many good games this year. That's one of them. Hope you're enjoying it. I've heard very good things. I have heard very good things. Team America plays Hearthstone Arena. Team America plays the Twitch bounties like us. Team America playing the Mario, playing the... What's the other one? What's the other one I'm trying to think of? Teamfight Tactics. He's, it's fun, not amazing or anything. Trying to hype it up. You're not gonna help me out here. But yeah. Make sure you check out the American Effort. There's the shout out. I really do appreciate it, especially when we were planning to run that. We're probably that Dead Island 2 bounty. I screwed it up the first time because I didn't have the game updated. We did the Anno one the next day, but yeah. Now we're gonna do that Dead Island 2 one. I want this Anubisoft. I also just want to poison this. He plays Pokemon. Yeah, the Pokemon MOBA, specifically, right? Pokemon Unite? But a Mario Wonder and RPG bundle. Oh, the RPG remaster? Huh, they bundle those together? That's interesting. For $97. Yeah. So, yeah, I've mentioned before, yeah, Super Mario RPG is a great game. I've played through it twice, and I've seen a playthrough by Best Friends Play. I'd still like to go through the remaster, just to see, you know, if anything's changed. Considering it's Nintendo, I bet they didn't change much. But it's just kind of a game I'd like to show to people. I'm sure there's a lot of younger people on Twitch that have never, ever, ever played Super Mario RPG. So it'd be one I would just kind of like to show off. We might stream Mario RPG at some point, but literally, I bet it'll be over a year from now. I bet it'll be over a year from now. It's just too many other games that I am super interested in streaming. Like Alan Wake 2. And Baldur's Gate 3 and finishing Zelda and Final Fantasy 16 and Return of the Obra Dinn that we just did finish.
You will not come.
There's we got #1 in it. Yeah, locked in. I thought we got it. We got the #1, but it was still over a week before the end of the meta. I figured somebody would surpass us. I figured somebody would surpass us before the end of the meta, but they didn't. It didn't. It maintained. It just maintained, and yeah. I don't know if this is the finalized list, but it's close to the finalized list. Yeah, we got #1, season 41. First time we've had #1 maintain. To the end of meta. 6.9. Yeah, very nice. Very nice #1. Let's see. Can we kill them? We have 4 damage. The sludge can kill the 3/3, but I could also kill the sludge with a poison. But yeah, I can't kill him. I definitely can't kill him, right? Mama looks for ranks, but the leaderboard just reset with the meta reset, so the bot's gonna give you like pretty much no names because people haven't finished 30 runs yet. It's a new meta. Anyways, that's the sex number, right? I want a 4.20 average, but I don't think that's gonna make #1. Just threw down the sticky minion. And so I want to stream Star Wars Galaxies. If I can go back in time into like 2002, yeah, absolutely. With the follow, I appreciate that. Was that dual class or anomalies? Anomalies were active during Power of Dual Class, weren't they? But it was dual class. This gained quite a bit of armor. So your Dark Forces... Wait, 2 remastered gameplay. Wait. They're remastering Dark Forces 1. I don't know if they've announced a remaster of Dark Forces 2. Dark Forces 2 is Jedi Knight. It's a different game. There's Sush. There's hello, Mr. Save. Good to have you, and I appreciate the follow again. This is 10 damage, but they have way more health than that. What are we doing?
Death calls.
Got this Grimewalker Swarm Guard. It works as long as I poison this. Alright. I guess I'll go for it. We're very weak to brawl specifically, right? We're very weak to brawl. The only reason we're not super weak to brawl is because we at least would get an 8 cost card out of it typically. Yeah, we might stream Dark Forces 1 remaster. We might. I don't know if we'd finish the game because I'm actually bad at Doom games, old school Doom games. But I enjoy them. I think they're cool. I played a lot of them back in the day when they were new. 3 decades ago. I played a lot of Wolfenstein and a lot of Doom, the original Doom, and not Duke Nukem 3D. No, not that one. I played a lot of Wolfenstein. Oh, Spirit of Destiny. Spirit of Destiny was the other Wolfenstein game, right? Sanitize. We still have the 6-1. Here's your story. How'd you get to Hearthstone for the first time? How we new Hearthstone players. So I've been playing Hearthstone since launch. I have been. I've been playing Hearthstone since launch. Since the very beginning. The very beginning. Well, as close to the beginning as you can kind of get. I played the open beta of Hearthstone. I was never invited to the closed beta, but I played in the open beta Hearthstone. I've never stopped. I've never even taken a break for more than a couple of days, right? But yeah, we've done number 7 on the leaderboard before. We've done number 7 twice. We've done number 4 on the leaderboard before. This is the first time we've ever gotten number 1. Because what about that T2 game that was on a floppy disk? Wait, T2 is in Terminator 2? Is there a Terminator 2 Doom-like? I might not be aware of this. There was that Chex Quest game in cereal boxes that was a Doom-like. Ragnaros the Fire Lord. He who was ancient when this world was young. Thanks to Whale with the follow. I appreciate that. 8 wins, 2 losses. Here's the best course of that's true. That's true. In this meta, we've gone 6, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, and now 8. So every run has been 5 or above, but yeah, none of them have gone above 8. This one might, though. It might. He's not doing like really, but there was shooting. Huh. I don't know if I know the game you're talking about or not. Thanks to either Rot with the follow or Uchi, either way. I appreciate the follow. Says Chex Quest, that was a good meme. He's has made a couple of very basic Terminator games around the time of Daggerfall. Really? I don't know if I'm aware of these games. It may be a missing piece of my gaming history. It might be. Is Safe should kill the opponent's minion, let Rag do the dirty work? Yeah, but the opponent can see it, yeah. No choice on my part. I don't know if I know about these games. I'll search Bethesda Terminator and look at some screenshots and see if I go like, oh, yeah, I remember these. Dark Forces would jive with Starfield. Well, many years apart. Many years apart. Such said... But how was newbie save in your first arena runs? Oh, actually, I always did pretty well in arena, honestly. I don't know. I don't know how well I was doing right off the bat. I think I did pretty well right away. I think I did, really. During like the first year of Hearthstone, there were a lot of new players, right? There were a lot of new players. Players now, pretty much everybody you play against knows the basics of Hearthstone. Pretty much everybody you play against, maybe not if you're at 0-2, right? Maybe not if you're at 0-2 or something. But almost everybody you play is going to play at least competently, right? It's pretty rare for us to see opponents making huge mistakes in the game, right? You saw a lot more mistakes back then, and maybe I made more mistakes back then, when the game was new, when the game was kind of unrefined in terms of the players. But yeah, so I did pretty darn well back in the day, and I started watching Trump SC specifically play Arena, and Trump is/was. I mean, Trump kind of retired from Hearthstone now to a degree, but Trump SC was the mayor of Value Town, right? So Trump SC would not go face, typically. They would play for value, and they would play for board control, which was kind of already how I was playing, and I just kind of said, oh, Oh. One of the pros is playing the way I like to play. This is a valid way to play. Especially learning away from Maz. Yeah, quite a few people say that. I watched Maz play Priest in Constructed in the first year or two of Hearthstone. But there's a 5-mana patchwork. But I never really saw Maz play Arena. A lot of people tell me they did, but I didn't really. Just I missed the changes of Hearthstone emblem every season. Now change this Showdown to 17. Oh, yeah. We probably will do that. We probably will do that, Uchi. We'll do it when the actual release comes out instead of this early release. We probably will do that. We probably will, no worries. Howling Blast would be really good here, but we didn't draw either of our Howling Blasts. Mazafu, Cryptodu. Yeah, I did watch Crypt Arena. I watched a little bit of Hafu, but not as much as Crypt and Trump SC. Here's another farmhand. They have Waxadred. Shuffle a candle in the deck that resummons Waxadred when drawn. They got they got this off Menacing Nimbus. They got this as a random elemental. That's interesting. Huh. Well, we're gonna do the farmhand cost reduction again, I think. Well, hold on. I want to do the farmhand cost reduction. But it might be smarter for us to go trade Grime Walker, Hero Power, Poison this. It probably is smarter. Yeah. We have to abandon the quick draw. Oh well. Hopefully they do not redraw this candle immediately. If they do, you get to laugh at me and I get to cry. Such as memories. I don't know if I remember that. I remember... Was that the Seat Story Cups? I don't know. Maybe it was the Seat Story Cups. I did see at least 2 of those. Hellhound is strong here. This takes the most of their mana.
That was a mistake. That failure will echo through the halls of eternity.
That's gonna be one of the most tilting oops. Okay, so now we can trade here in coin containment and hope they don't have hex. Or we can go look at the farmhand and play the Deathbringer, which is probably what I will do. This gets poison on the front half, not that it matters much.
My rule is eternal.
And the Corpse Bride, I don't know if corpses for 2 Corpse Brides.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
Random overload card. They're looking for Lightning Storm if they don't already have it. They buff the frog and a Murloc. They still get the 3/3 with poison. They only have 1 mana left. They have the overload card. Now what are we doing? If we kill...
That was a mistake.
If we kill the small targets...
Death call.
Then we could use Patchwork to kill the 3/4, which is not huge, but also kills a minion in their hand, which is interesting. I might want to save Patchwork, though, and see if they have a bigger minion in the future. Maybe we just drop Containment's really expensive right now. It really is.
My rule is eternal. Little time.
The loss will be mourned, and you.
I know. I know you want the face damage. I know you want the face damage. I want the board clear. They use the Hex. I'm glad I didn't play Containment yet. I'm glad I didn't play Containment Unit. They still have Lightning Storm, though. Yeah.
Well played. I shall lay waste to your home.
We have enough corpses for a nearly full corpse bride. Mikazan, they their first time watcher. We're looking forward to the bounty in a bit. The plan is to do the bounty, and it's good to have you. It's good to have you, Mikazan.
Your soul is mine.
Yugi, you already said Mikazan says at the start of that. Shut up. Except the later joke.
Tighten up and bolt over there.
Mikazan is one of the biggest supporters of the stream. Has been streaming a lot of Monster Hunter lately. Like wrapped up Monster Hunter World. He's doing Monster Hunter Rise now. And I get Kilroy with the follow. Appreciate Kilroy's follow. Kilroy was here. One of the oldest memes in the universe. That dream is too short, was it? Oh wait, so wait. I didn't actually see you do an anime voice turn. I just did that because I didn't even see your redeem. That was just for me. That was just for me.
Whoa, over there. I do.
Wait, that was a mistake. I should have swung and gone face for 4.
Echo through the halls of eternity.
Threat detected. Dispatching battle bots.
Starting the redeem an anime voice turn. Your magnetic minions are no match for my You're already magnetized, Minion Yogi. That's why the name of the episode is Yogi's Containment Unit Dodges the Hex. Get a lot of damage here. We're trying to get Patchwork to kill this. Typically, unless I can kill them, I can Howling Blast and swing the weapon. And trade here. Does that give me lethal? Hold on.
Calls.
Howling Blast, swing the weapon, trade here. 18, 19. Like 24. This also does 2 fate. I think I have lethal.
My rule is eternal.
Actually, the Stormwind Champ.
Patchwork wants to play. Your soul is mine.
All right. We have survived with this deck for another hour, right? An hour ago, we were at like 4-2 or something. Now we were at 6-2. We were at 6-2, I think. No, wait, we only played 3 games in an hour. I don't believe. Whatever score we were at an hour ago. I said, all right, we're gonna take it through the break, and yeah, when we finish this deck, we'll probably run a Twitch bounty. And again, appreciation to Team America with the raid after the Zeddy raid too. But yeah, we survived another hour. So we're going to take another 3-minute break. Hopefully we'll get 10, 11, or 12 wins. And like I said, we'll play some Dead Island 2 for an hour is the plan for the Twitch bounty, which helps out the stream big time. So people stick around for that, like Mikazan, who said they were excited. All right, we'll come back in 3 minutes. We'll see if we can get 10, 11, or 12. This is already the best round of the meta, though. Already the best round of the meta for us. We had ran through the break. Yes, Dusty draft Marogar. We actually had Marogar in our last run, which only got 7 wins. Now we're at 9 wins with Flint. We've only gotten to use Flint one time, though. Across all the games, we've only been able to use Flint one time, I believe. But the farmhands, Discover an Undead, these have been really good. If you can discover the new legendary, the new 2-rune legendary, she's never shown up for us. Oh, because you can't discover cards from the new expansion, can you? Not till next week. That's why we're never getting the legendary. Because it's not. She's only 2 runes. You can discover her, unlike 3-rune cards, but she's from the new expansion. We can't discover those until next week. That's why she's not showing up. Okay, but we are getting Black Knight. We are getting Black Knight. Black Knight's been very helpful. 9 wins, 2 losses. Is Reska Hero already available? No, I think Reska's on the Battle Pass. So, yeah. Somebody put, like, data mined it and put the voice lines and stuff on a YouTube video. But, not available to play yet. He said, near the head, you come back to Hearthstone. I almost, you know, let's see what's interesting. You know what's interesting? I saw the Reska was there. I almost did an at you on Discord with a screenshot of the reward on the Battle Pass list. And I didn't. I was like, you know, I think maybe Mikazan just like the cool camera angle of looking out of the grave. They may not have actually liked the character that much. But there you are. You see, you had to come back to Hearthstone to get that Reska portrait, too. All right. See? I shouldn't have second-guessed myself. This is great glass get even stronger. The rich get richer. The Death Knights get stronger. These lines are a bit weak. There was one line that was a little dark, though. I don't know if you saw it. It's. I don't know if it's the threaten or what, but it might be the threaten. But the line, because you know, she's got that Western accent. The line is, you know, like, it's not quite this, but it's something like, you know. It's something like, I'll kill you like they killed my daddy. I'm like, what? Whoa. Okay. It was in the deadline. Yeah. That one took me back a little bit. Kind of like I was taken aback by by Tamsin's fight with her dad in the Book of Mercenaries, which was also quite dark for Hearthstone. This is a 5-mana Wrapped Golem versus a 3-mana Wasteland. We'll go for the 5-mana Wrapped Golem. Yeah, give a day. Yeah, that's Sweet Tooth.
Let's warm you up.
He's coming out of the grave to play Hearthstone. Coming out of the monster hunting. Okay, so we can swing and hero power and drop the Necromancer, which is really, really good, actually. And I think it's what we'll do. It's always Black Knight. Yeah, I keep forgetting we can't discover new expansion cards currently. I keep forgetting. Here's the Marches in, which has a bunch of undead in it. And yeah, Jaybird, good to see you, was asking, you know, where the best class is, and yeah, people said Death Knight. It is pretty much definitely Death Knight. We've seen some really good druids, though. Seen some really good druids for sure. Mostly because they have that common Emerald Drake, Discover a Dragon. Mostly for that reason. I have 2 taunts in the way of this, but they get to buff this. Maybe I should have killed it. Maybe I should have bumped it with the 4-3, because now they get to buff it. That's the problem. Yeah, it's a really early Wrapped Golem. Push through all the single player and push through the multiplayer story and Rise. Oh, they're separate? That's kind of interesting.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Wow, look at all this draw power. They got a second Excavate and they drew cards. They do get that buff we talked about, but it lands over there. There's already 14 damage on board. They got the legendary variant, by the way. Every time we hit them, they go, ugh. That's interesting. Yeah, I know, you know, like Portal 2 had the single player story and the co-op story, but It's not as interesting as World, just as you remember. But the DLC will be good, though. They missed the 7-1. They have to execute it, and we still have 12 damage on board, 13 with hero power. Easy win. Easy win. Because we quick drew. Because we got the quick draw on the farmhand, and we got that 5-mana wrapped golem. Just too hard to remove that early in the game. So yeah, really showing the strength of the farmhand. I was up for legendary first pick. Yeah. I'll say I don't mind saying it again because it's brand new rule after all these years. Every time now, Jaybird, you get offered a legendary in your first pick, and then no more legendaries for the rest of the draft. The next 29 cards will have no legendaries. So this lets you pick like one of the cards that says if you have no duplicates to an effect, you can pick that legendary and then try a draft around no dupes. The other thing is it means that the barcode decks, the reroll decks, are not going to have 4 legendaries. So it accomplishes both those things. I don't know if it's perfect. But I think it's a fairly smart thing to try. I'm glad they're trying something in Arena. He's the Titans are banned, even better. Yeah, I'm still actually glad that, except for Sargeras. I'm still glad we got to see the Titans in Arena for a while, right? In terms of, if they didn't have them in Arena for that first, the first 4 months, I never got to see them, really, like Galakrond, right? I still don't know what all the Galakrond dragons do, because you could never use them in Arena. So I just never saw them. What do I wake up to? Death Knight has a 58.8% win rate. Oh, we saw it at literally 60 earlier. When I look at it, it was 58.9. It's gone down 0.1. So, don't worry. It's going to go to the worst class soon. It's on its way down.
Hope you don't have 2 left feet.
I think I am going to swing into the totem. You could consider waiting, though, and keeping your weapon charge. Thanks to Mock with the follow. I appreciate that. It's a good time to follow the stream when we're at 10 wins, because, yeah, we're gonna be happy with the wins after this and do a Twitch bounty. Play some Dead Island 2 that I hope people stick around for, because it helps the stream a lot. We could just play crop rotation, but now I'll do this. She hasn't offered any excavate cards. The excavate cards actually appear to be quite rarely offered. Zeddy raided us, and Zeddy said they had 5 excavate cards, and so they actually got to play a Titan off the Mage Legendary Excavation Treasure. But yeah, we have played Arena for over 15 hours. We've played Arena for over 15 hours, and I have seen 0 players do a Legendary Excavate so far. I'm sure we will see it happen, but in 15 hours of gameplay, I've not seen anybody do it. Reputation's really good with our Grave Walkers, but it's also pretty good right now. What else can we do, though? We could just trade and play Necromancer Inventomatic. I like that just fine, but using crop rotation is more aggressive. Here's the thing, is this our 68th game? It'd be nice if we won, then we could have our 69th game be our first 12 win, right? Nice. Because they did in their first game, they got a Legendary Excavate, and yeah, I've not seen it in 15 hours. It's kind of crazy. The disparity. Okay, so ultimately I decided on this. The reason I decided on this is because there's 2 Grime Walkers in the deck. I like the possibility of that Grime Walker crop rotation combo we've done a couple of times. Actually, we do the bounty. No, we just keep winning at Hearthstone. I said we do the bounty when this run finishes, and now we're at 10 wins out of a maximum of 12. We just keep winning. I said that when we were like 4 wins. We've won, 6 games. I said, winning, it's terrible. hate it. Yeah, we're still planning to do it. It'll be fairly late, but we are still planning to do it. I could play Bone for 0 right now. But the Corpse Bride's really strong. Yeah, we'll still take Corpse Bride, I think. We can get corpses off of this. Yeah, DJ Safe suffering from success. Musical thing I know. 655, 67710 plus all the losses. Yeah, okay, yeah. You know the scores. Yeah, I thought I'd seen you talk about JMS. I'm like, wow, JMS is keeping really close track, but actually I just keep repeating the wins, don't I? So it's not too hard to calculate. Random basic totem. There's the grime with the crop rotation. But I want to use the crop rotation to do a giant corpse bride, so...
You shall suffer.
Till death do us part.
Pretty perfect turn. We got exactly enough corpses to get the 10-10. They have 7 mana to counter us. Lightning Reflexes could get them the Hex. It could certainly get them the Hex. They didn't get them the Hex in the first Discover, but they get one more Discover. Dreams that they had 3 Excavate cards in your 11-win deck yesterday, but you think we were winning cards with the 2 Farmer hands, which we've got in our deck. And the Marrowgar, which, yeah, we had in our last deck, but still only got 7 wins. We lost to another opponent with Marrow. They draw 2 more cards off the Tendril, but they also overload. They're overloaded for 2, because they also overloaded off the Feral Spirits. Okay, so we can just go Grime, Hero Power. Wait, if you summon undead. Ooh. Can I... No. I'm like, can I Grime, Hero Power, Projectionist, and do another Ghoul? No, I don't have enough mana for that. However... there's no however. But yeah, we can put him to 6. We can put him down to 6 health. Yeah, these cost 1. If I had 1 more mana, I could put him to 2 health.
I do.
That's incredible.
And they're at 6. And do I want to do the Projectionist as just a 3-2? I don't think so, but you could. There's a point where it's summoned 4, 1 rush with poison with the Grime Walker. Where's your board? You got wrecked, yeah. I've done it twice this run at least. The Grime Walker was already strong. Now it's got even more powerful. Oops. They have 6 mana to stop us. 6.
The storm is in me.
Snapper. Lightning Bolt gets rid of the Grime. Shock Hopper for random overlay. Should have played that first, but... Wait, was that... Where was that card? Wait, where was that Hex? Was that... Did they have that towards the middle of their hand? Was drafted. What was drafted? But I couldn't tell if it was like a top deck or if it was towards the middle of their hand. If they like don't taunt or heal, then the corpses can let the Soul Cage do 6 damage face with just a hero power. Middle-ish, yeah. So shouldn't they be able to hex the? Shouldn't they be able to hex the 10-10 earlier? They crash. If they don't roll a taunt totem, they're dead. They roll a taunt totem. Damn them. Damn them. Okay, they're still dead, I think. Hero Power, Soul Cage. I still have enough mana for Icy Touch. They're dead. Okay. Alright, 11 wins. 11 wins, 2 losses. Took a drew with that dragon card. No dupes, no clue what it does. Dragon Nest. Oh, yeah, it's insane, yeah. Every single turn you get to discover a dragon and discount by 4. I'm living on the edge. Played last on Overload turn. If you take a dead damage to the face. Mikazan gives out 5 subs. We haven't even got the 12 Mikazan. Yeah, 5 regardless of the outcome. Oh, that's the thing. Mikazan very often, very generously gives 5 subs. We get the 12. This time we haven't even got the 12. Let's see. Let's see. For 5 subs, we pitch this button.
I told you they'd do it.
All right. So it says you've only played Flit 1 time. Yeah, I think we've only played the legendary in our deck a single time. And we had it in a mulligan one time. We tossed it from a mulligan because you want to get in the late game. Which means if this was like our no dupe legendary, or if this was a Marrowgar, I just never would have drawn it this whole run. Thank goodness our deck does not rely on this legendary like our last deck did. We've not got to play with this thing at all, really. Alright, hey, we already did a big shout out for Mikazan. There's a Moobot shout out for Mikazan now. If you haven't followed Mikazan before, follow Mikazan now. Thank you for the generosity, as always, Mikazan. How many? Yeah, I was going to say, over 600 gifted subs, Mikazan. Over 600. Alright, and we do have to do the BC thing, too. We do, before we hit the last match. We are legally required to say, will this deck, this champion of a deck, go 12 wins? Or will be shattered on the rocks of 11-3? Will it be our first 12 win? Find out next time on Save File 17. Sometimes we take a little break. Sometimes we don't. In this case, we will take a 1-minute break. A single minute break before the final match. Gotta run. Gotta run the DBZ ads before the episode Frieza defeated. Alright. Cue in. And Fix says, more like the episode, Frieza got 5 subs. From Mikazan. I've seen that episode too. That episode too. Who got those 5 subs? Captain Ginyu and Freddy and Blue Guy and Squidhead and Ragu Noodles. I can't remember their names except Captain Ginyu. 5 subs of Freddy, huh? Yourself been watching for like 20 minutes. Think you've always taken a little break. Yeah, sometimes it's just 30 seconds. Occasionally I skip the break. Occasionally, not this time. It was like legendary. He's crazy in this battle. I always get a legendary, but yeah, we haven't really played it. Who did get those celestial? Varen got one. Varen was saying that they enjoyed the pre-combat update. Star Wars Galaxies earlier, I remember. Gropish got one. Koto got one. Congrats to Koto, who is in chat, I'm sure. Oh, jeez, I dropped the keyboard. Knock got one, and so did Otter. Congrats to everybody who got one of those 5 generous gifted subs from Mikazan. I got a few Dragon Ball figures, not many, don't plan to change that. Yeah, John said, dang, you named all of them. You named everybody on the Ginyu Force. It's amazing.
The Lich King.
Not very surprising to be a Death Nightmare. Might also not be surprising they have the vanilla card back up.
In death, darkness comes on cold wind.
So are we going to keep one of the farmhands, or are we going to rely on quick drawing all of the farmhands? We hard mulligan for Bone Breaker. and line dance partner. The Classic's a popular card back. It does describe it as the only card back you'll ever need in the collection. Unfortunately, we got Pro Drake and opening end. This honestly almost never happens to me. I feel like I've been very, very lucky drafting tons of Proto Drakes and pretty much never mulliganing into them. Just come on, you dragon next guy. He's gonna win. Uh-oh. Priest doing priest things. Ah, we did quick draw farmhand anyway. For a 2-mana Thessarian. Or a 0-mana Crazed if we want. Plague Strike to get a 2/2. There's a Speedy Smoke, Sniff America. Probably the no munch you.
Intriguing.
Job's done.
My gratitude is eternal.
Eternal. I think I use classic card back. Do you? Do you really? Wow.
We do what the living cannot.
Ah, I missed. I missed. Perfect music to live it do. Lulls people to a false sense of security. Well, it may have used to. Now it just terrifies me in Arena. I assume they've re-rolled their deck. Ooh, this is a mistake. Yes, good. They didn't go face. They didn't go face with their 2/2. And they... Well, yeah, they probably should have. They probably should have. We got that line dance. But we're probably playing a 4 this turn. Go for 2 3s the next turn. Back in the day, it worked. Back in the day, which was a Wednesday, by the way.
Death calls.
There's ever do for an oops, it will echo for eternity. Which says the opponent conceded. Congratulations. Oh yeah, the Jimmy says they 2 extras in a row and says they're right. This GMS is right. This is an insane card. It sure is. It sure is. There's a Soul Cage. We don't have any undead on board. In the future, we could try a Soul Cage and Null Muncher for a huge play, but it's pretty far away.
Hope you don't have 2 left feet.
Very interesting roll on a 3, especially now that it's a 1/4 instead of a 1/3. Very interesting. Chowdhury says that we're gonna sell their Dragon Ball figures. But not worth much. Enjoy the show. Figured I'd keep them. Sure. Me too. Five corpses available for Corpse Bride, although we could make a clone of the Deathbringer right now, although then we run out of corpses. We can play our own containment unit, which we probably will. And we can, like, freeze the containment unit, but there's too much game left. There's too much game left to want to go for that play. Alright, they're at 14 health currently. Because they want Dragon Ball figures. I'm just trying to think of, like, if I just had one Dragon Ball figure, what would I want? I think even though Vegeta is a more interesting character, I think if I only have one Dragon Ball figure, it probably would be Goku over Vegeta. But would it be somebody else over Goku? Oh, they got a random Ragnaros, but they only have that 14 health. Oh, and they got a 1-cost Stitch Giant. Okay. Okay. That's a traitor. Didn't care about my figure. Didn't care about anything. I was gonna say I don't have a Grave Walker, but I do have a Grave Walker. So Grave Walker can clear like everything, including the 8-cost minion inside. We have to see if we have lethal. This is 9. This, yeah, fixes GG. Wait, do we have lethal? Hold on, wait. Oh, wait, I can just use Ghoul Charge Soul Cage. I can just use Ghoul Charge Soul Cage. That works. Show your moves. First 12 of the meta. First 12 of the meta. And hey, like I said, if you want to support the stream, stick around for another hour, because we're going to play an hour of Dead Island 2. It helps the stream a lot if you stick around. It's viewership-based. More viewers we have, the more support the stream gets. Also, if you're on the YouTube and you haven't followed the YouTube, hey, follow the YouTuber, subscribe. Subscribe, hit the bell, do whatever. Subscribe is the big thing. All right. Thank you, because I'm gifting an additional 5 subs. I've only got the 1 sub alert for 5 subs. I'm going to get the same one.
I told you they'd do it.
Subscribe to the YouTube, follow Makazan. Celebrate the first 12 of the new meta, the early preview meta. Because I didn't want to jinx it, but instead, good luck. I was going to say, I felt a 12, and indeed you did. Indeed you did. California good with the GG and the sub hype. We'll open up the packs. We'll look at the class for tomorrow. And like I said, I hope you stick around, because we are still going to play an hour of Dead Island 2 here in just a moment. Gonna be another death night. It's got like a 66% win rate, or 60%, or whatever. It's gonna be a 3rd death night in a row. I'm happy we're rolling them while it's super OP. Thanks to Cow with the follow. I appreciate that. I do have a cow. Sometimes the phrases don't have a cow. I like the cow follow. We got an epic and a rare in this first pack. Nice. Over here we got audio with the first time chat. Good to have you. Says impressively done. We had a couple of good plays that run. We really did. We had some actual good